Hey gym owners, in today's video we're going to be talking about how you can convert every single person that walks into your door onto a 6-month contract minimum. Okay, if you don't know who I am, my name's Sam Arch and I've helped over 80 plus gyms scale in 2023 alone. Basically what I help them do is basically just remove the hours they work and increasing the profit they make. Okay, so without further ado, let's just get into this doc that I've made for you. Okay, so this doc, guys, is called Sales Mastery. Okay, so Sales Mastery, guys, is the truth. This basically is teaching you guys everything you need to know about sales and everything you need to think about sales to actually make it worth your while, pretty much. Okay, so sales, basically, true masterful salesmen create separation from an agitated situation to a clearly defined situation. Okay, so basically, they position themselves and their offer as the key to that desired situation. So to simply put it, truly masterful salesmen don't sell things, they sell futures. Okay, I remember in the last video I was kind of talking about how your offer is the bridge between the cliff that they're on and the cliff they want to get to. Okay, so as a salesman, you're pretty much helping them get across. Okay, you're assisting them in buying. That's probably a better way of thinking it. You're a buyer assister. Okay, you know where they want to go and you're helping them get to that spot. All right, so key things to remember when you have someone that's just walked into the door and that wants to sign up as a member, okay, is to release your attachment to the yes. Okay, you don't care if they sign up or not. You're simply just there to help them if they want to be helped. Does that make sense? So what you want to do is pull full attachment onto the accurate diagnosis. You really want to understand what their current situation is and why they've actually even walked into the gym in the first place. You want to position yourself as an assistant buyer instead of a salesperson. So when I talk to a lot of gym owners, they tell me that they don't want to be salesy, they don't want to come across as a salesperson. This is the wrong way of thinking of it, guys. You want to put yourself in a position and say you're pretty much more of an assistant buyer than a salesperson. You're not trying to sell them a gym membership. You're trying to assist them in reaching their goals, okay? You know that they want to lose, let's say, 10 kilos, and you know that by joining your gym, they're going to be well off. They're going to be closer to reaching that goal than if they were just to not join the gym. So you're simply assisting them in reaching that goal of losing 10 kilos. Okay, so when you're selling or when you're assisting someone to buy, you want to keep your ego in check. All right, so you don't want to be Mr. Tough Guy gym owner. Okay, you want to be the nice guy they can relate to and talk to about any of their problems. You don't want to ever judge any prospect in any way. Okay, guys, if you judge a prospect in any way, they're going to feel that. And this is going to ruin the sales process completely. They're not going to explain any of their problems, any of their fears. And they're not really going to trust you as they should. And understand that you are a prospect there for different reasons. You're there to help people reach their goal, and the prospect's there to reach their goal. So you're simply helping them do that. Okay, you now need to remember that. And you need to understand that sales is not a game. It's more about meeting people heart to heart. Okay, so I understand that you might want people to join your gym, but really what you want to do is focus on changing people's lives. If you can focus on that, you're going to have more people coming to your gym than you can ever imagine, because they're going to be signing up for the right reasons and they're going to want to join your gym for the right reasons. Okay, so this is the method. This is how you're going to convert someone on a 6-month membership as soon as they walk in the gym. Okay, every single person that walks in for a class, this is how you're going to be able to convert them. Okay, so first of all, step 1, what you want to do is give them a quick tour of the facility before they start their workout. Do not start selling before they've had their workout. Now this is crucial, guys. Before they've had their workout, you don't want to mention one thing about a membership. If they ask you about a membership, you just kind of want to deter that question. All right, there is no point in talking about a membership before someone's signed up. Before they've trained, because they don't know what the training's like yet. They don't know if it's right for them. They don't know how they're going to feel afterwards. So that is something that most gym owners fail on, and hopefully after watching this video you won't make the same mistake. So never pre-sell. You want to let the prospect know that after their first workout, you want to ask them some questions so you can design the best plan for them. Okay, this works insanely well. So you're going to say, okay, after the workout, John, just come and have a chat to me, man, so I can ask you some questions just about your goals and where you're at, and we can design a workout plan that can help you achieve your goal. Okay, this is pretty much all the pre-selling you're going to have to do. They're going to be thinking, okay, I'm going to have a chat with him. He's going to help me get to my goal. This is all you need to do. Now they're going to come to you at the end of the class. They're going to say, hey, let's have that chat. They're going to be feeling great. They're going to be full of dopamine. They've just worked out. They've never felt like that in their life before. This is the perfect time you want to sell after the class. Okay, so just let them know that you want to have a chat with them for 15 minutes. You can also always structure this as a fitness consultation. Okay, that's what it is, guys. You're just consulting them about where they are and where they want to be, and then you're helping them get to that goal by buying a membership. Okay, that's how you want to position it, and that's how you want to think about it as well. So after the workout, ask them if they enjoyed it. 99% of people will say, yes, I loved it. Now listen, people hate confrontation. Okay, if you say, oh, how'd you like the workout? They're not going to say, nah, that was shit, mate, are they? They're going to say, yeah, I loved it. They're going to be feeling great. They're going to be nice, sweaty. They're going to be feeling like they've never felt before. They're going to be loving it. So they're going to be agreeing with you. They're like, yeah, I love that. Now, this is when you know it's the perfect time to get them signed up, okay? The more yeses you can make someone say, when you ask them to pay for a membership, they're going to say yes as well. That's kind of the psychological thoughts behind it, okay? If you have a separate, if you have a separate space for sales, take them there and make sure it's in a quiet room without noise and distractions. If you don't have a specific space for sales, take them to a spot where they can sit down and relax for a bit. So this is key as well. When you go for this fitness consultation, okay, you want to be in a quiet space where they can sit down, give them some water, okay? They can just chill out. They're just after the session, they're going to be nice, sweaty. You just want to sit them down, okay? It's key that this is in a place segregated from the rest of the class. And this is important because you want them to open up about their goals. If they feel like people are eavesdropping, they're going to be very reluctant to actually give you a lot of information about where they are and where they want to go. And they're going to feel social pressure to answer the questions. And they're going to be kind of blunt with their answers, okay? So you want to make them talk as much as you can. And this is a great way of doing that. So just to add on to that, make sure it's a non-threatening environment. Make sure it doesn't have any eavesdroppers that will make the prospect very uncomfortable, especially when we start asking them questions related to their health and fitness, okay? So that's pretty much the method, guys. And now these are things that you want to ensure when you're getting a prospect to sign up. So ensure that you make sure that you have all the forms, scripts, resources you need to make the sale, and make sure you write down their answers. This is going to make them feel like you're taking a very good note of what they have to say. You're going to have your script on the paper, all the questions you need to ask, okay, and your closing script. But you're going to be writing down their answers as well, because at the end of the day, it's a fitness consultation and you're writing down their answers to make a custom plan for them, okay? When the sales consultation starts, transfer 100% of your attention to the prospect and their answers. Make them feel like you actually care about them, because you do, guys. All right, this is a very important point as well. When you're talking to someone, you want to try and get as much information out of them so you can actually you can close them on a membership. One of the best ways of doing this is don't sit directly across from each other. Rather than that, just sit next to them. You're having a conversation. It's an open conversation. Sitting directly across from them is going to create tension from the get-go, and it's actually going to ruin the whole dynamic we're going to have here, because again, you're not selling, you're helping them buy. Okay, does that make sense, guys? So you want to give them your full attention, all right? I don't care if the bloody phone rings. I don't care if a trainer walks in. If a trainer walks in, you tell him, get out, mate. I'm talking to John. If your phone rings, you shouldn't even have your phone in the bloody room in the first place. But if it rings, you turn it and you end the call, okay? You want to give your full attention to the prospect, and this is going to help you guys sign up more people. Now, release all emotion from the day stresses or previous appointments and be in a complete tranquil state, ready to give your prospect your full undivided attention. Listen, guys, your prospect is going to know if you're stressed, if you're thinking about something else. So when you go into the sales consultation, the fitness consultation, just have a minute to yourself, have some deep breaths, and just relax, okay? You're just simply helping someone reach their goal. You do this all day. This is what you love doing, so this shouldn't be a problem for you, okay? Now, key, use silence as your secret weapon. As your secret weapon. When you ask a question, shut up. Now, this is one of the key points in selling, guys. When you ask a question, don't continue to talk. Wait for them to respond. Wait another 3-4 seconds after they respond. Create a bit of awkward silence. This is going to get them to keep talking. They're going to feel like, oh, that answer wasn't good enough. So they're going to keep talking and just give out a bit more information. And sometimes this is the information they're holding back. Okay, so when someone answers a question, just give it another 3 seconds before you start asking your next question. Okay? Let people finish their muddled sentences and never speak over them. If you speak over them, okay, this is going to ruin the dynamic and they're going to know that you're trying to sell them something. Okay, so you want to keep an open conversation, and every time they talk, give them a bit of extra time just in case they've got anything to add on to that statement as well. Silence on your end allows the prospect to think, and they will speak, giving your essential clues to where the train of thought is leading. And this is what you use as your ammunition. So in the end, when you're trying to close someone, this little bit of ammunition that you're going to be getting for when they add on to their sentences, when after you give them that little bit of pause, this is what's they're feeling truly in their heart. So this is how you're going to get them to sign up. Okay. Silence also makes the prospect worry that their answers are not good enough, and it flips the power to them, being the needy, troubled ones, and you as the silent observer. When someone feels like their answers aren't good enough and they keep talking, they're then going to feel like they're the ones that need you instead of you needing them. This comes back to the key point of you're trying to help them reach their goal. You don't need them to sign up. They need to sign up to reach their goal, not the other way around. Okay? So this is how you want to position it, guys. And the last key point here is let people sit with the weight of their pain. Now, guys, whatever you do, do not solve the prospect's problems and plans. This is probably the biggest problem I have when gym owners are talking to leads or prospects after they come in for a free trial or a class or whatever it is. Now, if I say to you, I want to lose 10 kilos, and you say, oh, okay, all you need to do is do a calorie deficit. Now, my problem's solved. I know I just need to go home, search up what the hell a calorie deficit is, and I'm going to reach my goal. I don't need to sign up at the gym. Why would I need to sign up at the gym? You just told me how to do it. Perfect. I'm achieved. I got a lesson. Now I know how to solve my goal. I'm going to go do that. Okay? Reach my goal. I know I'm going to go do that. Do not do this, guys. When someone gives you a problem, I want to lose 10 kilos, all you need to say is, okay, and then on to the next question. Okay? You don't need to solve it. Just okay and move on. All right? When your prospect states their current situation, problems and pains, do not jump in, start coaching or solving. Just say, okay. Your prospect has a problem, and when you ask a question that dredges up the emotion, pain attached to that problem, do not solve it, because then they no longer feel that pain. If you tell them to just do a calorie deficit, they no longer feel like they need to lose 10 kilos. They feel like they just need to do a calorie deficit. This is going to ruin the whole process completely, and you're not a problem solver, guys. You are a problem solver. You're helping them solve their problem, but you're doing it in a completely different way. You know that your service is going to help them reach their goal, so make sure they're signing up for that service, and this is the best way to do it, okay? Just say okay, keep asking your questions. Let them sit with the pain and seriousness of their situation. We are not doing this consultation to solve, we are doing this to diagnose. Basically, that's how you're going to convert every single person that walks into your door into a 3 to 6 month contract, guys. If you run through this process, you see right here, guys, if you run through this and do it properly, every time someone walks into your door, if you go do this exact process and just ask them a few questions about their goals, where they want to go, and then tell them your membership is the only thing that's going to get them there, you're going to have people signing up like there's no tomorrow, guys. This is truly insane, and this is great value. I hope you guys take this in and do what I just said. If you do want, we do help gym owners scale their business and save them a ton of hours of work. So we have a link in the description. It's just a link to a funnel. You can click on it if you want. I'm not forcing you to, but if you want to know more about what we do and how we help our gym owners, that link pretty much explains it all. Yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys got some value from this. If you did like the video, please leave a like. It helps us out massively, and it'll give you some more content like this. If you have a problem that you want us to solve, please leave a comment. I'll read all the comments, and if it's something worth making a video for, I'll 100% make a video for it and try and help you guys solve that problem. And if you guys want to subscribe to see more of my content, I would really appreciate that as well. It probably make my day. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say today, guys. I hope you got some value at the end of the day. And cheers. Peace.